shut when they drop. Get lit, twist, lit, straight off the top. Get green on the scene, call it cream of the crops. I got a team with a dream, they be scheming a lot.
What's going on, YouTube? Kenny Reactz back for the first time. Hoping to do down for the crit down, y'all. Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to thank everybody that has liked, subscribed, shared, watched any of my videos. I appreciate all the love. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. And make sure you guys let me know down in the comments what you would like to see next. What video you'd like me to react to if you have something in mind. I'm kind of just going off of the fly here, so I'm trying to expand my horizons and in all different directions, so to speak. So for today, we have the story of me and Upchurch. This is Adam Calhoun, and I believe he is telling the story about how him and Church came to meet each other. So let's get up in this and see what Adam's got to say.
What's going on, guys? I'm Adam Calhoun. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of me and Church, my good.
Before we get into that, Adam Calhoun, acal 2024. You got my vote. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Friend Ryan Upchurch. There's a lot of people that think they know or like to tell their own stories. They have no idea. But I don't think I've ever told this publicly, you know, how this all happened. So most of you should know, obviously I worked in the trades my whole life. I was in the union. And one day I made a viral video.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just here to see Sarah.
I mean, bro. I'm not your bro. And then,
yo, if you haven't seen that video, that all the videos he does with his son Taman are hilarious. And I seen there was two of them with him and Church that they had done. They're probably a couple years old by this point, but they are funny as well. But I can highly, highly, highly recommend How to Bathe Like a Man by Adam Calhoun. I promise you, you just might piss yourself if you watch that video.
Then I made a whole bunch more, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just putting out content, and because people liked it, so I just kept doing it. And I did that for about a year. One day, someone was like, "Oh man, Ryan Upchurch just posted this meme that you made," and I was like, "Who?" I didn't know who Ryan Upchurch was. You know, I'm just.
Yo, that's funny that he says he didn't know who Church was, because the way that they are with each other, I could have sworn that them guys had known each other for years. Although I had wondered, I'm not exactly sure how old Adam is, but I did wonder that age difference there. I mean, I had older friends growing up, but I was wondering, Adam maybe in his late 30s, early 40s. If I'm wrong, I apologize. And then Church is in his early 30s. I guess that's really not that weird now that I think about it out loud, but the question had arose in my mind.
Just a regular guy working. I was never on the internet or nothing like that. I'm like, who the hell's Ryan Upchurch? So I go into his page and I'm like, hey man, it's my meme. You can tag me in that shit. And to which there was no response, because there was probably like 50,000 comments, so you probably never even see my comment. But some time went on, and people were like, you and Ryan Upchurch should work together, whatever. And then one day he messaged me, and I actually saw it, and we got on the phone and we talked with each other. And the next thing you know, I fly down to Nashville. Church came and picked me up.
Hold up, yo. The day that I fly out to Nashville just to go make a YouTube video with somebody or a meme or whatever, he didn't really say specifically what they was doing, but I know, at least I think Adam at the time was making, he said meme, I'm thinking funny videos. The day I get to fly to another state to go make a YouTube video with somebody, bro, that would be a dream come true. And you guys can make that happen. Just hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment, and share this video. You can make one man's dream come true, and I would deeply appreciate it.
And I can't remember which truck he's had. He's had, you know, Ryan with his cars, he's got a lot. We went to his old trailer that he used to live in, and he had a studio right on the side of the trailer. And, you know, I just went down there to make a funny video with him. And actually, the first funny video that we...
There you go. He went down there to make a funny video with him. That's crazy, bro. I would love to collab with another YouTuber where I get to go and meet with them, and that'd be tough.
We ever made together was the "Hello, comrades." What's up, comrades?
Oh my God, that's the video I was talking about. Yo, that's the first one they made together. Even the way that they did that video together, you would have swore they had been together for... Oh my God, bro. Or not been together, but had known each other forever. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch that video. It is hilarious. I don't know what it's called, but just type in Ryan Upchurch, Adam Calhoun, no specific order, funny videos. I'm sure you will find it.
What's up, comrade?
Yo, he just might play the whole one here. I don't know. Oh, man, that's like the first time. It's like watching it for the first time. When I saw that video, I about pissed myself, bro. It was funny as hell.
I'm Lord Virgin Pecker. So when I was down there...
Lord Virgin Pecker. Where do you come up with that?
This is 5 years ago. Me and Church have been friends for 5 years. So for all those people that are always in the comments like, where's Ryan? Where's Church? Are you guys still friends? Bro, we have lives. We have different lives. We're busy. We're running different businesses and obviously our music careers and stuff like that. Me and Ryan Upchurch have been friends for 5 years and are still friends to this day. I consider him my brother, and I would do anything for him. If you ever needed me, I'm always going to be there. I love you, bro. So anyways, this is the part. We had got done filming the Antifa, the Comrades video, and...
Hold up. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt him or pause it right there. Although this is a reaction channel, you know, it's kind of my job. But the other video that I saw with the two of them was, they was like dissing Woe Vicky, if you know who that is. And that was funny too. It's worth watching. I'll put it like that.
He's in a studio, and at that point in time, he was actually writing and recording the Black on Black Johnny Cash. Black on Black Johnny Cash. And I'm sitting there, you know, on the couch, and I'm watching.
That song is fire.
What he's doing and stuff, and he's got the beat playing. He's writing on his phone, and I'm writing on paper. And he looks over and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And
must be an old head thing, Adam, because that was always my preference too on pen and paper. I'd be in the studio, and this one dude, he would be typing on the keyboard. The other one, I don't even know if we were able to type on our phones that much back then. Nah, we definitely wasn't. But the one dude, he'd be on the computer, and I was writing with a pen and paper. That was my preferred method.
And I was like, I'm just writing lyrics now. And he's like, "You rap?" And I'm like, "No, I mean, I used to back in the day, you know." And he's like, "No way." And he's like, "Let me hear it." So I jump up and you know, we're just in the studio, and I put the headphones on and I rap what I wrote. He's like, "That's crazy." Like, whoa, you know. Little did he know, and maybe little do you guys know, back in the day, you got to understand something. When I was 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, 22, you know, for many years I slept on people's couches. I was homeless. You know, I lived in like a trap house. I was recording rap shit. Back in the day, you're talking about 99, 2000, 2001, you couldn't just go in the suburbs and go into a studio, some white dude with a studio. That wasn't a thing.
Now, I know Adam rap, but an outsider looking in, somebody who has never heard of Adam Calhoun, somebody who does not know him, somebody that may encounter him on the street, you would not look at this dude and think that he was a rapper. There's no way. I would never, and at church too. If he wasn't buzzing the way that he is, and nobody knew who he was already, and you've seen him on the streets, not in a million years, I never would believe that they were both rappers, and good rappers at that.
You had to go to the west side of Chicago, south side of Chicago. You had to be out and doing these battles on street corners and in these clubs, these dingy clubs, and you know, you're trying to earn respect because you're a white dude in basically a black dude's game, right? I mean, it's rap, it's hip hop. So before all the funny videos and all this stuff that I've done on social media, when I was a young man, I mean, that's what I thought I was going to be in life. I thought I was going to be a rapper. But
oh, so did I. I was so set on being a rapper. I had no backup plan. I had no intention on going to college, getting a degree, nothing like that. If I had known I was not going to be a rapper, I might have took electromechanical class a little bit more seriously. But I got a decent job. I'm doing all right right now. You know, work in a machine shop. I had the potential to grow significantly there. I just got to put my mind to it. That's all. And if I can apply myself to that like I have doing YouTube videos, I think I'll be alright. Not to say that I'm successful doing YouTube videos or anything, but it's only been 3 weeks that I've been doing this, y'all. And if you go back and watch my very first video, it was in the car with an intro that I made in 20 seconds. I had a 30-minute break, and I recorded and uploaded my first reaction in that amount of time. And I just sporadically, I think that's a word. I just randomly decided to do it right then and there at that given moment. So, yeah, anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm sorry.
But here is the gold right here. I saw Ryan Upchurch in the studio recording a song, and he was rapping, and he was rapping about like some white boy shit. He didn't need acceptance from like the black culture. He was able.
Yo, that's funny. He said he was rapping to some white boy shit. I remember when I used to rap, my dad kind of made fun of me for it, and he was like, at the time, I'm from the country. Like, I grew up in the country. If you ever heard of Nottingham Forest, where Robin Hood is from, I'm from, well, I'm not born there, but I lived the first 8 years of my life there anyway, in Nottingham, Pennsylvania, which is right on the Mason-Dixon line of Pennsylvania and Maryland. Hearst Potato Chip Factory is right there. Anyway, he would always crack jokes on me, like, what are you going to rap about? The Amish drive-by, where you drive by and give you the finger? That just came to mind. I thought it was funny.
Able to rap about some white shit. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, my whole life, I had to get acceptance from the urban community, and I see this white dude in a trailer in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, rapping about just some shit that, like, I'm like, wait, you're telling me that white boys could just rap about some shit that we do, and people are listening to this? This is a sign. Let's go, sign me up. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I go home and I think about this, and I'm like, this is. Let me see, you know, because I'm a rapper, I can do this. So, you know, I wrote some songs, and I showed, you know, one of the guys, and they're like, dude, you got to put this out.
I feel like Ryan Upchurch and Adam Calhoun, they made, especially Ryan, not to take anything from Adam, but especially Ryan, he made keeping it real cool. Like, that's the easiest way I can put it. He made keeping it real cool. Everything that he raps about, sings about, whatever, it's all facts. He said it best. You have to live a song before you can write it. How you going to write about something you've never experienced? How you going to write about something that you know nothing about? And to keep it authentic like that, I think that's how he gets our attention and how he holds our attention, because so many people can relate to him. Like, half the stuff that he sings about in his songs, that's how I grew up. I mean, I never really talked about it or whatever out loud, but it is. That's how I grew up. Half the stuff that he sings about.
I held off for a little bit. Anyways, me and Ryan still remain friends, and I went back to Tennessee, and we did the video that went crazy, and everybody loves the whoa, Vicky, a straight nerd. What?
A straight nerd. That's what I'm talking about. Look.
A straight nerd. A straight nerd.
A straight nerd. And then I actually showed Ryan one of the songs that I had recorded, and he was like, bro, like, this is, like, you gotta put this out. So I recorded my first album, Americal. Church was on the first single, Die Tonight, and that song went crazy. Thank you to you guys, and thanks for Church, you know, for showing up. And
that was a great song. And if I die tonight, I ain't gonna sing it to y'all, but that's a good song. Check it out if you haven't heard it.
Doing a music video and everything like that. I mean, this was a massive video. I didn't know it at the time. It was a massive song. I didn't know it at the time, but you guys know what it is. I'm like tonight, but if I do, I'ma be okay. Just think about this. I was a young man at 20 doing this shit. Fast forward 15, 16 years, and I see a young man, Ryan Upchurch, doing the shit that I love, but I didn't have any love for it anymore, because it was like, that's never going to happen for me.
That's where I'm at with that, Adam. That's where I'm at. At some point, I just had that epiphany. It was like, yo, that ship done sailed already. If it was going to happen, it would have happened. If it was meant to happen, it would have happened. And now I'm doing this. And I really hope that this takes off. I've always felt like I was destined to be something great. And it was a hard pill to swallow when I stopped rapping. So I'm hoping that this takes off for me.
And I see this kid. He was young at the time. He's still young, but he was really young at the time. He was only like 25. I see him rapping. He gives no fucks. He's doing his thing, and I'm like, it sparked a whole new thing, a whole new chapter in my life. And I owe me getting back into music and rap and shit like that to Ryan. You know?
That is awesome. A role model does not always have to be somebody that's older than you, and it doesn't even have to be anybody famous in particular for that reason. Just as Ryan had inspired him to pursue his rap career once again, he inspired me to be sitting right here in front of this very camera talking to y'all. Among other people, No Life Shack, Simba TV, Art of Kicks, but Church was a big influence on me. In a very, very short period of time, might I add. I don't know exactly how long I've been rocking with Church for, but it's only been a couple years. I know that.
You know, and this is shit that people don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give respect to the motherfuckers that really got them back or helped them or whatever. And then you hear these people like, oh, if I had Adam's platform, I'd be as big as him. No, you wouldn't. Who gave me?
You gotta work to get to that point to where you have a platform like Adam had. Ain't nobody give Adam a platform. Church inspired him. He didn't give him anything. No, it probably helped to have his name on a video, but I mean that don't mean nothing. Ryan Upchurch had subscribed to my channel. In fact, he was the first subscriber that I had on my channel. I mean, I did react to Next to Red being my first video, but it was like less than an hour later, I checked my YouTube and I got hyped, like, yo, I got another sub. And then I looked into it even further and saw that it was him, and I was really hyped about that. But yeah, he's him being sub to the channel has nothing to do with me being where I'm at right now. Not that I'm really anywhere, so to speak, but you know what I'm saying. He inspired me to keep it going. That's all I'm trying to say. A little bit of inspiration goes a long way.
This platform, I had this platform. I built this platform. You know what I'm saying? If I had a feature from Church, I'd be. Church has done features with all these country rappers.
Look at Justin Adams. He had a feature with Church, blew up, and that song that they was on, or not that he blew up, but the song blew up, and the song that he was on was dope. I liked it. In fact, I'll be the first one to say, maybe the first, I don't know. I'll sit here and tell you that after hearing that song, I actually went and looked up Justin Adams' name on YouTube to find something else that he might be on, because I like the song that much. But as Church said in the Cracky Tooth video, he gave him a platform and he did nothing with it. Bro, when I was 16, 17, 18 and I was rapping, I wish somebody had given me a leg up like that.
And where are they at? Where are they? You know? I had the drive, the ability to rap, just the work ethic to go crazy, and I was always chasing Church down, to be honest. Like, I know he did so many albums in so many years, so every year I'm pumping out as much music as I can.
I think Ryan Upchurch has just as many, if not more, and I think it's more, albums than Eminem. Bro, that is mind-blowing. Do you realize Eminem been in the game for 22 years, 20 years, 20 plus years? Church been in the game for like 5 or 6 years, maybe. I might be undershooting that a little bit. It's probably closer to 10, but either way, half the amount of time, just as much music, and it's just as good. It might not be as lyrical as Eminem, but it's good music. That's crazy.
And you know, at first when I first started doing music, you know, everyone's comparing like Church to me to Church, and like talking shit, and it took years to finally like get out of that shadow and be like, you know, it was Church and Adam, you know, like these are the guys, you know. And a lot of you guys, you call what we do country rap, and I get it, it's cool. but I feel sometimes like it's selling us short. Church is a rapper. I'm a rapper. Like, we can hang with any, like, mainstream rappers. I feel like Church came in the game and changed independent rap history and, you know, made this big, like, rush of all these people being like, oh, this is country rap, country rap.
When I think independent, 3 names come to mind right off the gate. Ryan Upchurch, Adam Calhoun, and Tom McDonald. At least for me. But I also rock with the 3 of them pretty hard.
And then I came in the game and was like, you know, this shit's whack. A lot of these dudes are trying to do what Ryan was doing because they're fans. And I'm like, I'm a rapper. I'm going to make these dudes have to rap. And then now you don't see none of these dudes rapping no more. You can't just be some guy that is a fan and thinks you can rap. You didn't put in 20 years or all these years behind the mic and in a booth and living in couches and in cars. Like, you got to be able to rap. So country rap, there's rap, John Brodnax, you know, like I say, Church got me started and I love him forever.
He's another good artist, John Brodnax. I got a reaction to his channel. I have a reaction to one of his videos on the channel if you want to check it out.
For that, and always have his back. And when I got plugged in and I kept doing my thing, I've given you people like Brodnax. You know, that dude is an animal. He's one of the best rappers, period. And I've helped a lot of people out in their careers. You know what I'm saying? I'm always there. I always show up for the good guys. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the good guys. And everyone's always asking me about advice.
I'll interpret that. Adam helps out the people that want and deserve the help. If you, this is my opinion. I feel like if you're willing to put in the work, Adam would be willing to help you. But if you're not willing to help yourself, he just strikes me as the type of person he's not going to waste his time. And why should he?
It's like, oh, how do I get started in music? Start and keep doing it and grind. I mean, you have to understand, you have to be obsessed. You have to be willing to lose comfortability, like sleeping on the floor, on a couch, in a car. You have to be able to lose your family. I didn't see my son when I was a young guy, like in my 20s, for a couple of years, and I wasn't the best dad ever. I lost contact with friends and family, and I mean, you have to be willing to lose everything. And if you're that guy and you can go that far, and this takes years. I was a young dude, 20 years old. This didn't happen for me for another 20 years later. Understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's my advice. You got to be an absolute animal. Anyway, I ended up recording a whole bunch of albums. And
I think that advice could be applied to anything, not just rapping. Like for myself, for instance, I was absorbing everything that he just said. And I'm willing to lose it all. Minus my family, because I ain't got nothing to lose. I got everything to gain, man. Everything to gain. I got nothing to lose. And I'm in full grind mode.
And it came time for me and Church to do an album together. It's just, we're like, yo, let's do this. And that was Hooligan. And I went down to Tennessee, and it took us, I think, like 10 days. And we went at it and never stopped, you know, every day in the studio and pushing each other and shit like that. And, you know, we're riding around in his Lamborghini. He's drinking chocolate milk. And, you know, we're stopping at gas stations, people coming up. And it was just a really great experience. And it was super dope. You know, it's something that's timeless that hopefully lives on forever. And I didn't stop there. I kept going, dropping more albums. Through the whole time, that's my boy, that's my guy. Out of all the guys you meet in this industry and social media and music, it's most of them are trash people, garbage human beings. And, you know, me and Ryan have been friends and still friends to this day. You know, there's lots of times you guys don't even know we're sitting out by his bonfire and, you know, just sitting there. You know what I mean? He's been around my son and it's been a really good relationship, and you never see me around people that are shit people. You know what I'm saying? And I like to say the same for Ryan. It's actually very cool.
I don't see Adam around many other people other than his son, Ryan, and his employees. Wife, girlfriend? I don't know if he's married or if it's just his girlfriend, but... And his daughter. Congratulations, Adam, on your baby girl. I know I'm probably way past due on that, but I didn't get on the internet until just now, so.
I was there with him when he had the
YouTube, not the internet. YouTube. I stand corrected.
trailer, right? And I lived in this little shitty duplex. And then I remember when he got the house up on that hill. Ryan, what the house, you know what I'm talking about. I love that house. It was a beautiful house. You know, and then I had a townhouse. And then, you know, he got Ghost Ranch, and, you know, now I'm in this house. And it's just like, you watch our careers and you watch our life, and he's became a young man. I became an older man. I got grays now, and you know what I mean. Taman's 22, and for everyone who's always asking and they don't know the real deal. Hey, Kev, hand me that real quick. Like, this music shit and all this social media shit, it really changed my life, my son's life, my family's life. You know what I mean? That's a picture of me and Taman, which is one of my favorite pictures. But this most legendary picture in my mind, in my opinion. I mean, come on, man. That's...
Oh, hold up.
one of my favorite pictures, but this most legendary picture in my mind.
Take that in for a minute, man. That's 4 legends right there. Ryan Upchurch, Adam Calhoun, Jelly Roll, and Struggle Jennings. I remember watching one of Struggle's old videos, music videos he did with Yellow Wolf. Oh, he was a big dude in that. I mean, by big, I mean he was a heavyset guy, and he went to prison and came back out cock diesel as shit. Struggle big as hell, for real. And Jelly, I started messing with Jelly Roll when I seen a freestyle that he did. He looked a lot younger in the freestyle too. I don't know how old it was, but I just remember him saying something. If my PO asked, tell him I hang drywall, yo. That shit was hard.
In my opinion, I mean, come on, man. That's a whole other story. Jelly Roll and Struggle Jennings. I mean, those guys have helped. You know, those are guys that I call when I need an outside opinion or advice, knowledge. Jelly Roll is crazy with that. That's a guy that I can ask anything. He's always...
Jelly seems real down to earth and genuine too, man. Just like Adam, just like Church. Struggle, he intimidates me a little bit. But he seemed like a real ass dude too, you know?
He's there. And then, of course, you got Struggle Jennings, who's always like, whoa, come on, man. It's amazing. This is great. You know, Struggle's always very positive. But those are the guys, man. Struggle Jennings, Jelly Roll, and Upchurch. And Demon Jones, of course. I call him Leonard. The guy in my life.
I don't know how you come up with Leonard. But I like Demon Jones too, man. I like Demon too.
Who was my father figure, was my grandfather, and he was the best man that I knew. And actually, this is me and Demon Jones. I call him Leonard.
Yo, Demon Jones look a little bit like Mankind in that picture. No disrespect. It was a quick glimpse, but he looked like Mankind from wrestling.
He'll actually answer to it. Like when we were on our tour 3 years ago or whatever, and you know, we're in the venue, and I'm saying Demon, and he can't hear me because everyone's, you know, saying his name or my name. I'm like, hey, Leonard. They'll look across the room, you know. That's a guy that's filled with knowledge. He's a good man.
Yo, if you're at one of Demon Jones' concerts and you're trying to get his attention from across the way, just shout Leonard. He's guaranteed to look your way.
A family man. He's all about his kids, and it's just what I'm telling you guys right now is shit that's behind the scenes that you never see. Obviously, I can't tell you everything. I can only tell you, you know, a lot of questions are always asked and stuff like that. But
sorry, guys. Apparently you can only record for so long on my phone. I think I'm running out of memory. Anyway, let me hurry up and try and get through the rest of this video.
This independent scene and this, you guys call it country rap, and that's cool. I'm not going to argue with you about it, but we've grown that scene to where it is today, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And those are my friends, those are my brothers, you know. And a lot of people say, you know, Church is number 1 and I'm number 2, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm more like, you know, even Church will call me like the 50 Cent of this shit, and that's how I feel too. So, and Church is just kind of a different.
Adam Calhoun, the white 50 Cent.
Artist, he could do whatever. He could do country, do rock. He can do that old school, like the oldies. He could do rap. That's the thing that I love most about the music that we do, and I think that's why you call it country rap, because I have songs like "Clean Money." You know, that's not a rap song. That's just a badass song. I mean, you guys know it.
Not sure what y'all doing. I'm putting hard work in.
Yeah, this music has elements of country, elements of rock, elements of rap, and I always pay homage to the rap shit. You know.
That's another good song too.
My rap knowledge goes deep. I mean, I grew up listening to Big L. I'm not talking LL Cool J. You know, I grew up listening to Big L, Goody Mob. You know, Old Dirty Bad, Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, The Blueprint 2 was one of the best albums. I think that changed rap, changed how I rap. And that's what another thing you guys notice. I'm very heavy East Coast. How I rap is very heavy old school East Coast. You know, even Dipset, that shit was banging. Cam'ron was one of my favorites.
Hold up, man. Adam Calhoun know who Dipset is? And he live over in Illinois. Now, I moved to North Carolina shortly after graduation. Within the same year. And I had met people down there. And I love Southern hospitality. I loved living in North Carolina. It was completely different than up here. I live in Pennsylvania. But people down south, and they not that far away, had no idea who Dipset was. Never heard of them. They didn't know what a Wawa was back then. They didn't have them in that area. I'd be talking about, you know, yeah, we used to hang out at the Wawa. He'd be like, what? The Wham Wham? What's a Wham Wham? So, but that's crazy that Adam being over there in Illinois has heard of and knows who Dipset is. That touched home for me.
Obviously, Outkast, a lot of the Southern rappers. I mean, there was just different eras, and I've been around them all. And as far as music in my ear, I love it. But anyways, that's the story of me and my good friend Ryan Upchurch. That's my brother. For everyone asking, there's your video. I love you guys.
Man, that was a great video, Adam. Yeah, I always wondered how they met, and now I know.
You been on my mind.
God bless to you, Adam, and your family. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care of that baby girl of yours, and see you guys next time on the channel. Thanks for watching.